most people connect to the internet by some type of wire or cable that runs into their home. But Dawn very much so believes that in the future, that's all going to be over wireless.
Dawn, as a high-speed wireless technology, allows us to extend whatever's existing, whether it's just your open rooftop, and allows us to send gigabit signals through that system. That's kind of the new unlock in wireless technology.
Oh my God, get ready for a bumpy ride.
My name is Neil Chatterjee. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Andrina and the co-founder and CEO of Dawn as well.
My name is Prashanth Vijay, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Flume Internet.
My name is Ruben Magurdamov. I'm one of the co-founders with DataVerge.
A data center is the hub of the internet. It's the beating heart of the internet as we know it, where you find everybody that operates across the internet, whether it's service providers, telecom companies, cloud companies. The data center is where all of these people come to interconnect and do business together by interconnecting.
We currently have over 30 network carriers that are built out into DataVerge. We're like a middleman. We're basically create a hotel for the network carriers to be able to interconnect to the end user.
I like to think of it as like the UPS delivery depot, where you order a long haul package. In this case, it could be a YouTube video. It gets kind of processed to your local data center and then handed off to the internet service that brings it to your home.
Here at the data center is we find ourselves in a place where this is some of the cheapest internet in the world, but consumers don't have access to it. Our job is to help make it easy for folks to be able to understand the various types of ways they can connect to both each other, to the data centers, and all in a consumer-friendly form factor.
When we built out computing, like, I don't know, in the 80s or 90s, everyone had these huge pieces of equipment in their house. They were as big as this room. So data centers came about because we didn't want to put power and huge equipment all over the place. We wanted to centralize.
We built a small wireless internet service provider with the objective of saying, hey, these data centers are so close to people's homes. What if we could bridge that gap ourselves from the data center to people's homes and give them an alternative to Comcast, Verizon as well? And I know, my friend Prash here from Flume had the same vision, right? He wanted to be able to achieve that same type of solution.
I actually met Neil when he first was, I think, launching Andrina maybe 6-7 years ago. We've always had a common goal of trying to solve why so much of cities like New York still only have one pretty bad internet option. Dawn, I think, is like sort of what the final form of that vision should be.
So this little thing over here is the router of the future. And the way that I like to think about it, it's what you see in all of those servers out over there put into a small consumer-friendly form factor so you can actually be part of what powers the internet.
Flume is an internet service provider trying to connect underserved residences, and Dawn is a decentralized network allowing anyone to open up their infrastructure for providers like us to come connect their neighborhood.
I want to live in a world where consumers can get access to this incredibly cheap internet that we have here. Wireless technology is what we have to thank for that, and Dawn is really kind of the mechanism by which we can use that wireless technology to connect us all back to these very cheap sources of connectivity.